Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer here on the Speed Gaming Network. Tonight, a battle of titans. In Swiss Week 5, in the 3-in-1 matchups, we have Angel FM versus Cytown. Good evening, everyone. My name is Melchior, joined here by Fryteeth. Fryteeth, aren't you glad that neither you nor me are facing these two right now?
Oh, I'm definitely glad about that. We've got Angel FM, who I think made the semifinals in last year's tournament, and we've got cytown, who's a
Correct.
former champion. So,
Correct. This is going to be a banger. And on this tournament flag set where we have random force on, what do you think? You think they want a fast seed where they get it done in 40 minutes and variance is just tossed up into the air? Or do they want to play a good old traditional 8 Triforces?
I think they want a 7 or 8 Triforce. These are two top runners. It always feels bad when you get one of those 5 Triforce seeds and your opponent runs into level 6 and you skip it and the bow's 3 rooms in, and that's the end of the race for you.
Yeah, those kinds of seeds terrify me. I'm always looking for more of the full clear. Not the whole full clear. Mrs. is smirking right beside me.
On the other hand, if I'm
Thank
playing
you.
against one of these, then I want the 5 Triforce seed.
Right? Absolutely. Thank you, Crump, for tracking this for us tonight. And predictions of start. Predictions of start. Always like taking that. Let's start in the desert, or near the desert.
How about 1Q9?
I wish, if only, but we have easy start shuffle on, so that
Oh,
is not possible tonight. Maybe next tournament. How about the
oh
very
no.
beginning?
Sorry.
There's no greater way to create variance than starting right in the middle, left versus right. I'm not going to recognize any of Angel's Dragon Warrior sprites.
Neither am
Whatever
I.
they're supposed to be.
I think they're from
I
Dragon
just know
Warrior
those were
4, which I've played once.
I just know those were P-Hats, and an immediate level 5 spot at our first shop, and opening bomb hole with a pirouette. And those are Lionel's. And that's potential staircase. Oh, the carriage. Now that's funny. The carriage for the likes.
We've got a
And a
staircase.
stair, but rule of 5 says, first stair you find, not a transport. There is a heart container in the stair. The level 5's item, going by our current rules for this tournament, there's a 50-50 chance that for item shuffled into the stair, 50-50 that it shuffled to the floor, but the heart shuffle's not on. One item per dungeon, so our level 5 item, given we saw that heart container, our level 5 item is on the floor.
We're getting a first look at the Death Armo screen, which not much death on that screen with just a single Octorok. But heart containers,
Angel.
not bad.
Yeah, and already up to 5 hearts. If Angel finds a quick white sword item, they might be able to pick that up where Cytown could not.
Well, cytown's going to be at 5 hearts here as well.
Oh, they both did. Did Cy also dip into 5?
No, we found 2 take any's at that cave,
That's
and
nuts.
and Death Armos. Both are take any's.
Wow. Look at those little dragon things shooting the arrows. That's cool.
So we're going to be here
Alright,
2 minutes in, and Angel is already guaranteed the white sword item, if we find it.
And level 2 at Vanilla 3, Cytown gonna take a peek. Always take a peek. Learn what your enemy set is. Learn if you got free items on the floor. And we are going to be looking for our sword. Our wood sword is going to be somewhere on one of these open caves in the overworld. Cytown finds a pirouette into this too to go a little further. Angel probably will opt to do the same, but the gorillas will say, "Not without a weapon, good sir."
Now we're going to get the check that always feels bad when you've got to do this without bombs.
I agree. The southwest check in the far corner of the overworld. I'm gonna orphan this one bomb spot right here that cytown is walking past into this open cave to discover. An arrow shop and blue ring for 239. Probably not gonna be seeing that purchase tonight.
You never know. Cytown, even though he certainly doesn't need it, plenty of times where if he's got a lot of money early, he'll pick it up. And with the with gambling on our start screen, you know, money's pretty much unlimited tonight.
That's a very good point. Also, we are on a first quest mixed overworld, so both the first quest and the second quest locations are in the pool for being locations for tonight. But we have first quest secrets distribution, so there will be 3 large secrets, which can roll anywhere from 51 to a max 150 rupees. So money should be plentiful. Oh, Angel's gonna. Okay, this happened to me last night. Angel is not going to be able to escape the screen, likely. Because. Oh, okay, how did that happen for you and not me? Those levers always spawn for me on that ladder, and I can never escape. So they're both continuing through Grave. Level 1, we've seen 1, 2, and 5. All high priority dungeons to check early.
And we've got a rupee boss 1 room in. You know, you make if we'd seen a candle shop, I'd certainly consider farming this for money, but
I think we could see some spending of keys and resources to look for a quick item in this one.
yeah, I could see that as well. That Patra just doesn't want to let him go by.
Yeah, you might just have to walk straight up as the Patra spawning, take the bop, and get boosted into the key door. Silver arrows on the ground, both players staying, thank you very much. I'm going to spin the key and go up. Angel might be comfortable with the silvers and will return when they have a weapon.
And Cytown can't go any further either, so he's going to do the same. But those arrows we found earlier, we're certainly not going to buy those. And the 65 large secret.
Yeah, rolling quite down tonight, but still a very good chunk of change to get our runners started. Do not have extra candles turned on for this tournament flag set, so they will have to find a candle shop somewhere. But when you can immediately get silver arrows, that usually spells the start of a jet seed.
We've got Wizrobes on the overworld and level 3 also.
As does finding 4 of your dungeons within 6 minutes.
And it's not just finding 4 of them, it's finding ones that you'd like to dig early.
Precisely. Like, with easy enemy sets, as we've seen at least from our initial observation.
Angel not going in there to get that key, I'm a little surprised at that.
Yeah, probably just didn't want to run into the blue dart nuts. That's how I'm gonna quickly grab it out. And now they've seen the 2 Armos on the west side of Hyrule. They're beelining to east side because there will be a free item under one of our Armos locations.
$12 small secret isn't terrible. Doesn't make up for that 65 large though.
Yeah, and I gotta say, despite both of our runners starting at vanilla start, I very much like that they've both essentially chosen the same direction. Cytown's gonna take a different option. He's gonna go to the Forest Armos first. And as a result, looks like he'll be the first to his Armos item. Oh, the Wizzy might deny that. That's a danger screen. He might have to go the long way.
And you never know if this is going to be any better, because especially if you get Wizrobes on this corner screen.
This corner screen coming up is the most dangerous screen in all of Hyrule. Here's our wood sword found at Casino Corner.
And our magical sword right above it.
Oh, that's super funny.
Red
And
candle on the coast.
red candle on the coast. So, again, stressing the importance of needing to buy one's blue candle to begin further overworld exploration. And how about that? A power bracelet white sword item at the original letter location.
There's got to be something coming up to trip up our runners here. Well, that was an expensive hint shop.
Yep, well, Angel gets the first kill on an enemy and gets a good global bomb for their efforts. So item should be... What? It's a B item. Didn't see what it was, but it's a B item.
It's the bow.
No way! He's got arrows in his B slot. It's bow and silvers within 8.5 minutes. Buckle in, people. This could be over quickly.
Angel's gonna get his bow here.
This is gonna go so fast. Oh no! Oh no! The first divergence Angel with a death in the Eastern Forest is now gonna have to walk back to claim his bow, and may not do that for some time. Might be content to going into any of the early dungeons previously seen.
Yeah, it looks like you're right. He's heading west.
Oh, good global! Right now he's just using his bombs available with retry strats. Don't retry that one since you got the global. Another large off the top should nearly max out Angel's money. And yeah, gonna opt to leave the Armor spot for now, go back into the quick dungeons that were found previously. Starting with level 2. That power bracelet is 6 hearts. Cytown missing the heart from the initial dip of 5 means he cannot pick it up yet.
Well, that's an interesting shape for 2.
Yeah, chat, name that ink blot. So has anyone played the game Speedrunners? Where it's got like the little figures that run on a track or a course. There's one of them that has like a cape behind him and it looks like that person.
So this room that Angel just cleared out, a good example of a room that Cytown's going to be able to get through a lot faster with silver arrows.
Yeah, for sure. Like the blue gorillas. Always like bombing gorillas though, because they tend to group up together. So it's really cool if you can kill like 5 or 6 enemies and then just jump into a gorilla room and BAM! Bomb for the force.
They do, but it did use up all of his bombs to do that.
Yeah, that could cause a problem. Angel looking for an item on the floor in this level 2. Could be under that patcher. That would not be fun with a wood sword. I momentarily forgetting he has silver arrows. Choosing to stab down the 3. Oh no, Angel! Back home you go! A quick
Well,
little
the worst part of that is he's gonna have to re-clear that room of gorillas now.
And without bombs now. Yeah, this is bad. He's got the skill to do it, but it will take time. Especially if they keep throwing boomerangs and increasing the lag.
Yeah, it's not a difficult room, it's just a very time-consuming room.
They drop parts, so you can be a little... I was gonna say aggressive, but not that aggressive. Yeah, blue gorillas are in the heart drop group. And we're gonna see a retry from Angel to get some bombs. Oh no, that retry was after the global drop, so they lose their money and they lose their bombs. And now
Get
they're
the-
just going for a hard #1 on the global to get a bomb drop. That's not the one you want. Every time Angel FM resets the game, it puts their count to 0 on the global. They want to kill that blue slime for a bomb. If they don't get it, they'll probably keep resetting. Yeah, that was unfortunate. There's one. And they deemed that enough to go back for round 2 against the Gorillas. Those Wall Masters really threw Angel off their groove.
There's a heart container for cytown, so he'll be able to go get that power bracelet.
Oh, ladder block 2? There might be a way around.
Yeah, just having to clear this room again.
You know, this is what silver arrows are for, and yes, it is hurting Angel significantly to not have bow in hand. Bombs getting the job done. Both the runners now going through 2 again. For different reasons. One for Wall Master, the other for ladder block. And yeah, you have to choose to go through
We're
the
gonna see
Patra.
Angel likely get stuck in that room as well.
And get really frustrated that they have to kill the Gorillas again. Force? Didn't get the force, but got the bomb hole open. I'm surprised Sai is not using more of his silver. He's trying to conserve some money, but I mean, gotta go fast.
He does know he still needs money for a blue candle here.
That's a good point. Very good point I had not considered. Alright, again, more smart usage of bombs by Angel FM to go through the Blue Gorilla room for what is essentially the 3rd time. 4th time if you count the one death. I have to imagine neither of them are too happy about this too. Also, we have not seen an item yet. That Chevy room may be blocking the path to our item, or it could be under the Patra that we've already seen.
Is that where we want it? Is under the Patra?
With a wood sword, I don't know if you necessarily want that, but you would accept it. Now, for us, I think for us as viewers, we want it past the ladder block.
And odds are that's where it is.
Yeah, most likely.
Oh, cytown. Oh. Yeah, you got trapped in the corner there by the Patra.
Yeah, I can see cutting losses soon and just accepting the Triforce. Or if you want, grab the Tri and come back in here with beams. But every single time, you do have to go back through the Gorilla room. Angel, doing some good dancing and dodging, has got the lock on the pattern. No, they don't. Oh! I cursed that so hard.
Alright, cytown's going in with beams this time. Should make the fight better.
Yeah. And this is still not a guarantee. Now, this empty room is a high value chance for being a drop. But will it be the drop we're looking for? We are looking for the item of 2, please.
And there it is.
And wow! Oh my gosh, we gave them bow and silvers, and then we gave them the wand. All the combat power you could ever want. An Angel may not find it. Let's see if they decide to go back in with beams. They've spent a lot of time in this too thus far, and they have no bombs for the Gorillas.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go back in.
Oh no. Not necessary, but the combat advantage already in cytown's favor has just gone even further.
he's trying to get bombs here, but that Octorok does not want to help him right now.
Yeah, it might be time to pivot to further exploration. Goblins are a little better. There you go, got one. Cytown. These Lionel's giving Cytown a little bit of the business. There you go.
They sure rolled
Line
up.
up on the yeah, they did. Line up a half tile to the right, vertically, or half tile underneath, horizontally, to have projectiles miss you, like those Lionel beams.
We want these two staircases to be next to each other.
To answer a question in chat, Angel very much could save after getting his first bomb drop, reset his count back to 0 again, and kill for another bomb drop. But he's already invested so much time in trying to get these globals, he can't be feeling good about where he is, given the time that 2 took. But here's a quick try. Is this a try? No, it's not. It's just flashing. Can't be feeling good about the number of times he had to kill that Korea room in 2. And yes, we do have Wizrobes on the overworld. Well, here's a stair. Oh, that'll help! Hey, White Sword just sitting there on the floor of 3. Here's a heart. No, that's not a heart container. We have segmented 3. Oh, an instant try in 5. Sai is going further. I love this play. 5 has held some goodies in recent seeds. People have been trying to skip 5 because it could be one of the middle-sized dungeons.
We've also got a segmented 5.
Yep. Now, I will say it is interesting. Most times I would say, yes, dig 5. But Cytown has bow and silvers. And knows he can get a power bracelet from the old man. So really, all you could want in this 5 is ladder, raft, or recorder. I think there's enough reason to skip it, because you have 4 other dungeons you could dig through. And that's what he opts to do. Cytown at a level 5, no item found yet. Angel White Sword out of 3, equalizing the combat differential.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Cytown heads right into that 3 as well, and
yeah, he'll
gets
get the
his white sword.
and then he will be cooking. Now the story of the seed is still going to be, where is our candle? You just put 1 dungeon under a candle spot, and we still got a lot of work to do. Ladder would normally be a reason to dig, but we know our ladder item is the red candle, and we've seen no requirements of a ladder block yet. It is entirely possible to beat the game without a ladder, and these are 2 runners who are skilled enough to do it. Also, there's a level 1. I mean, why would you ever dig a 5 before you can go into a 1?
especially when we came in here before, we were key blocked, and there's plenty of keys now.
Our compass, Triforce right next door. Angel's like, okay, I'll go ahead and grab it. Right into it, in fact. Angel has not found Bo yet, but Angel knows there is an Armos item waiting on the east side of Hyrule, so they'll get back there at some point.
Right, Angel did found his silvers right at the same time Cytown did.
Yes, Angel has silvers. Just doesn't have Bo.
Not in their inventory.
Did it retry?
Did he lose them during
one
of his retries?
That would be nuts. He walked into Silver's room. He just walked back in there for a brief moment, and one right of the start lobby of 1. See, I thought he saved when he got out of 1, and then he only retried after his shenanigans in 3. So we'll give it a peek, but that would be something.
Yeah, cytown did get his wood sword and his Triforce out of 3, so he's gonna head to level 1 now.
Yeah. Oh, Vire's rolled up. Normally able to be killed with a bomb and being a reliable source of bombs by doing so. Rolling up means Virus will never drop anything until we can deal like 5+ points of damage in a single blow. The only way you can do that is with like a magical sword. Here's an item in 1.
I'm not sure why Angel is clearing this room.
Maybe you hadn't seen the floor heart. Okay, so
Okay.
the other item, provided this is not Coast Heart, will be on the floor in level 1. This item to find would be the ladder. Because then I would just skip all other, like, overworld. It was like, I don't need a recorder. Heck that. Who needs a raft? Oh, an itty key!
I mean, that's not a bad item to find. Seed's giving us everything else.
The seed is literally providing every single convenience item. The only one we're missing is the red ring. And don't worry, that's coming up next. We're on a trend here. And we're up to 9 hearts in 24 minutes. Jeez.
Now, cytown has left level 1 without the other item.
Why would it, again? I tell you, he's telling himself, "I don't need it. I have bow and I have silvers. I'm good." He is making the risk, knowing the caliber of opponent he's playing. All right, he's back in, so we're going again. Maybe he just wanted to see that spot off to the side. Who knows?
Could be.
I think it would be an acceptable risk since you already have bow and silvers. I already know some people who would do it. Chatty.
Yeah, I think the odds of the ladder being here are a little too high that it's such a small level, you've got to dig the other item out.
Yeah, I understand. Right, so here we go, Angel making their way back to East Hyrule, where they can pick up their bow and they'll be like, oh gosh, I wish I had this for the Gurias in 2.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good feeling.
This will not feel good. They have to get there. It's at the East Forest spot. These Wizrobes are doing their best to block them. Have enough for Blue Ring. There's the bow for Angel FM.
And the any key for cytown.
Yep. And now we're hunting. Okay, surprised Sai did not want to stay in Death Mountain. I think he's gonna beeline it back to his power bracelet.
Yeah,
wow, he just walked that screen as if he didn't care. South
he
Coast
tends
first.
to do Death Mountain kind of late, usually.
Okay. I like that he's coming back to South Coast. Some people will leave South Coast until late game, when it's in the round of what should be your first circle of checks. So when something is here, you leave it till late game. It is devastating, and you can find level 7 right there. So good intuition by Cytown. And Angel's gonna be right there as well. He is also on South Coast. Nice use of silver arrows as a backup strat on the main handler on only a single bomb.
Yeah, cytown is terrific taking out manhandlers without using any bombs.
Gotta line this one up on the half tile. There we go. Smoking the Dodongo, getting the stun, and the free bomb for the stun. Yeah, we're... Save for that Gorilla room and those Patras, which have caused all kinds of problems, we're seeing high levels of combat. And the improved weaponry just makes it go all faster.
Yeah, and even with that, I mean, we're almost completely even right now.
Yeah, the only difference we have is Angel has to step back into 5 to find their Triforce. Well, there could be a ladder in 5, but until we get ladder block, we don't care. Ooh, we care about this Goma in a dark room. I don't know if dark room drops in 7. Barely it does, but it's only a 5er. Here's the map.
Yeah.
Name that ink blot. Some kind of pistol. I also see like a knight's helmet with like a really long kind of mohawk. There's a Chevy block.
Maybe a faucet.
Yeah, I can see that too. Oh boy, a hard Chevy block unless we find a staircase around. Water pump, faucet, yep. Alright, how much do you care to dig the bottom rooms of this 7 to look for a transport stair?
I mean, you've already dug 90% of the available rooms. You go ahead and finish it.
Cytown is opting into your way of thinking. Angel says, I'm gonna look for a ladder. And
About a red ring.
Not a ladder. Let's recall what I said about 5 minutes earlier. All the convenience items tonight. All of them. This is what I want to see. I want to see the power bracelet checks. Because if we find dungeons under power bracelets, we may not need a recorder. We may not need a raft. And we may not even need a ladder. And that would be important to know. Oh, he finds the transport stair! Oh, baby.
Nope, just a heart
It's
container.
not! It's an item! Womp, womp, womp. So unless this bottom tail in the bottom left of 7, we've already seen it. We need a ladder to go through 7. But the question is, how many Triforces do we need to go into 9? Do we even need this level 7? Only time will tell.
On Angel's side, we finally find a candle.
Hey, candle found in the Lost Hills.
In Vanilla Candle Shop.
That's funny. Yeah, I would say given how long it takes to acquire that, after doing this area of Lost Hills, I'd probably save and just start doing all the burn spots. Who knows, that could even be a rare shop. Could be the only candle shop of the night.
Yeah, so Angel's up to 10 hearts. He's found all 4 take endies now, so 20% chance at picking up Magical Sword.
Magical Sword, which is back at Casino Corner in the far northeastern corner of Hyrule.
So
We're gonna warp out. I love this. At to desert, immediate burn checks. Oh, what great routing by Angel FM. Cytown now able to pick up their 6th heart power bracelet. Will probably also be routing in all the stone checks, all the power bracelet checks. Angel's maxed out on cash. That's lots of bomb upgrades. That's lots of silvers to shoot. Level 5 is
get
in...
money also.
Yep. To answer your question, chat, level 5 is 1 northwest of start at our very first shop screen. Oh, letter's good to have. With that much cash, that's easy red potion for security. For the extra time spent in 7, Angel has gotten just a hair ahead of cytown on overworld exploration.
Yeah, it hasn't netted him anything terribly useful, though.
Yeah, good point. Manipulation of the Wizro spawns gets through that nasty screen without a scratch. Considering save back to start, do all the burn locations around start, over to Dead Woods, yep, that will be the trick. Decide start in DM? Nope. Level 8 near start under a bird bush. Angel's gonna check the other one to see if this is the smaller level first. Doesn't want 8 yet. Wants 9, wants to know what his requirement is for the game.
And I think that's the right move right now. You've got 3 Triforces, you know where level 5 is.
And not
you've
only
got bow
that,
and silvers.
it's literally one screen from start. You can up 8 at any time when you're ready to attack that 8. So, in most circumstances, I would say go in the dungeon because you could always find a Triforce. In this circumstance, because you have so many overworld items, or so many options available to you, like 5 or more overworld checks, it seems like a great choice. And all these silvers for these Lionels.
Yeah, so just to answer in chat about, cytown skip to take any. If cytown has a red ring and more than 6 hearts, he doesn't take any more hearts.
Yeah.
Unless they're literally spawn on top of him.
cytown's effective heart count right now, for anyone asking, is not 7, it's 28. He doesn't need any more hearts. He will save on his health refills when he picks up Triforces by not having as many hearts. This is a legitimate choice to forego hearts for the sake of going even faster.
That's a nice cheap headshot.
Routing
if you ever find book.
And he is routing Death Mountain right now. I'm certain he got that candle because he was in the Lost Hills area. So cytown going a little against his script, and he finds level 4 at the transition cave. A quick compass for 5 tells Angel that he needs to get to the large segment.
And yeah, cytown illustrated just...
tells... It's about the smallest 4 I've ever seen.
Yeah, he illustrated just how he doesn't want hearts, because I think that heart was maybe 2 steps out of his way, and he just said no thanks.
That's freaking hilarious.
But I don't think it's as much
that large.
I don't think it's as much the refills as he likes to have beams as much as possible.
That is true. By keeping your heart count low. Oh my god, that double clip was so fast.
And there's the ladder.
A ladder. That's everything you could want. The only thing that can stop cytown now is a dig dogger. Holy moly. If not for the troubles we had in 2, this sea would already be over. All we need is to find 9 within the next 5 screens, and it be 5 Triforces, and it's over. This tournament flag set is so volatile. Triforce is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cytown, and now you stay on the overworld. You find level 9. You find your requirement. And with the immediate ladder opting straight to the river checks.
Yeah, Angel's electing to dig this level 5. He really needs this to not be that.
Not be that indeed. Now Cytown saves back. Now he goes for burn checks. Level 9 still outstanding. Oh, Angel's doing this fight without a ring. He's got it. Nailed it. Well done. For Angel to, I won't say to have a chance, but to start closing the gap, they really need this 9 to be Recorder or Wrath Block.
Assuming that he finds that item before Cytown does.
Oh yeah, but like, Cytown's already up to 5 tries, so at any point if 9 is found, Cy's in the lead if it's 5 tries. Oh no!
6 tries.
Turn from the old man room. Okay, now Cy might go in that 8 because it's right there.
I wonder if he might go back to 7.
Yeah, look at that. We are opting to go back to 7. Good call.
You know, he's only got, I don't know, what, 7 or 8 rooms left in 7.
Oh, and he's got the ladder. Oh, great call. Meanwhile, Angel, without the ladder, can only choose level 8. And has not found Thor at transition screen yet, so major advantage currently to Cytown.
Alright, I take that back. He's got more than 5 or 6 rooms, but a lot less than he would have had to do in 8.
Oh no, a death for Angel in 8. Yes, yes, 7 is definitely the play for Cy.
Yeah, Sai is in full go mode. The only thing that can stop him is, you know, a Recorder blocked Princess.
And to answer another question in chat, why don't we ever see the dark rooms in Zelda 1? Well, when we play tournament, we typically play with these random shapes. And because the random shapes can have assortment rooms in any way from any dungeon, to make it easier, Fred turned off the darkness setting just for shapes. If you go back and watch some of our random percent tournament from the previous year, anytime where we use rooms that come from the vanilla palette of rooms, the dark rooms still exist. And can cause issues for those who can't determine their layout. So we like not having dark rooms and shapes. It kind of broadens the approach level a bit. Oh, but what we gotta find is this way to this try. There we go. When it was also ladder blocked, well, the game just reinforcing the idea of ladder needed for level 7. And woof, that is a chunky 8. This could be Cytown into level 9 at 42 minutes and some change with an immediate Ganon roar from the old man room. This could be done like in 60 to 90 seconds. And our key point of variance... Oh, Angel does get a compass for his try and 8. Our key point of variance essentially was that Angel never getting the bow couldn't make quick work of 2. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. 8 stabs with the white sword. Easy lock for Cytown. Done and dusted.
And I think the other key thing was Sai stuck out level 7, found that red ring, and Angel's taken at least
Few
2 or 3
deaths.
deaths in this level 8.
Finding an item. Nope, a transport stair. Well, now we're just looking for the shutter door that will immediately open with enemies still present in the room. And we'll be able to call this seed done for Cytown. Not over yet. Zelda could still do some trolling. Angel just has to get back up to Death Mountain to get the Triforce out of 4. But will he decide to hunt for the ladder while in there? He's not gonna do. He's gonna go into 7. Oh, we're doing some checks. Okay. Oh, a book. Wow. As if things could be any easier for Cytown, now he has the option of hints to be found in this level 9. I didn't think we'd get any more convenience. I thought we were tapped out on convenience for the night.
And Angel's going back into 7, which we know is, it'll get him his red ring, but oh, that's interesting on Cytown's side.
Oh, baby. That's the one thing Cytown did not want to see. Dig Doggers require the recorder to defeat if the only path to Zelda is through either of those 2 shutter doors. We will be leaving this 9, but we will only find out after 20-something minutes of exploration. Yes, Angel has not seen level 4. It's just Death Mountain would be in the next logical area of checks. Town down to a single bomb. Keep an eye on that as well. We got a hint. Kidnap is in the northeast. Opting to spin the bomb to check for a spot in the far corner as opposed to save it for a force. Alright, we're gonna save out. Sai's gonna go get some more bombs. Angel gets their red ring. Probably knows by now that there will not be an easy try found in the 7. Wants to see the remaining rooms here in the bottom half.
Yeah, I think he's already seen this ladder block, so he knows that there's not a lot else he can do here.
Might need a bit of a reminder as he's walking back into it. Oh, had a bomb pack on the. Oh, then it was Sai who needs bombs, not Angel. Yeah, and it's like, oh crud. We go the save out. Sai going for globals. You can pick that up, right? All right, on the edge of the screen. Getting back to 9, 1 pack of bombs in hand. Angel going over to Dead Woods checks. The only thing Angel could find would be level 6.
Which is the only thing we haven't seen.
Yeah, like this one's gone really, really fast. I'd take every single staircase known to man. Oh, Cytown finds another bomb hole previously unexplored. I'd take every single staircase to find one that took me to the northeast. And we got one here, a spiral stair. Sai's gonna continue the walk. And wow, the lag. Oh, you can force here. Just opting for speed. A compass! Are you serious? Stop conveniencing this man. Oh, we got it.
Are we gonna walk
Does
straight
it open?
Up? No.
Not quite. That will do it. Get your GGs in chat for Cytown, finishing with an official time of 47:48. Wow.
That's as good as it gets.
That is very much our #1 ranked runner, or previously whatever, a tournament champion at his best.
Tournament champion, 3-time Royale Ultimate Champion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we're joined by Cytown.
Hey,
GG's.
Thanks, man.
That seed just gave you
So
everything, didn't it?
It was.
That wasn't the
really
freest
nice.
of seeds I've ever seen. If that wasn't the freest of seeds I've ever seen.
It was good. It was good until it wasn't there with that 7 and a couple other things, but it definitely worked out for me. And thank God for any roads that led me to 4 and all that stuff.
For reals, like, and the game just wanted to hand out the convenience items like candy at the beginning, which just increases the snowball speed even further.
Yeah, I didn't even see that the bow was the Armos item until I had silvers in my B button. I was like, cool, all right, that works.
We
And
didn't either. We just it's like, what do you get? It was a B item. It's a B item, and then I was like, wait, he's got silver. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, we're running. Yeah. At that point, you're hoping for sub-hour, but you never know if it's going to be an 8 try and a bunch of stuff hidden or whatever. But did Angel have the same issue as I did in terms of candle for a long time, or did he actually hit that spot earlier?
He got
Angel's
it
greatest
a couple
issue.
minutes before you.
Okay,
But
so
no,
he didn't go up there either, like I didn't.
Right, but his
So
biggest issue.
Angel's issue. Yeah, Angel's issue was in routing to that bow screen initially, he took a death to the Wizzies at the North Forest Armos first. So he then left that bow behind for a while. So when y'all were both going through 2 multiple times for Gorillas and for ladder blocks and for everything, he had to clear those Gorillas on Wood Sword every time and use up his bombs. And then if he had to up A again, he had to retry, walk back, use his bombs again. I went to that 2, 3 to 4 times before the game said, "All right, fine, here it is."
Yeah, he got wall mastered and had to do. I think he had to do that. Yeah, 4 or 5 times, and he also did not get the wand out of level 2.
Okay. Yeah, that was I was just being too stubborn. I was like, I have to know if it's ladder blocked or not. Whatever the item is in here, I'm gonna find out. So I did it, and because I took a death there too. But with silvers and everything, it just made it a lot easier to move through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if he had silvers at the time, he could also just handle those Gorillas no problem. On Wood Sword and only like 2 bombs, it's not impossible, but it just takes more time.
Yeah, I completely understand that predicament.
Also, your any road route into the immediate 4 was also very big. Angel just recently found 4 and is now in 9, has already killed Ganon and is on the hunt.
Yeah, running out of bombs in 9, I was in full-blown panic mode at that point.
As one would be with the seed that's been this quick.
Especially somebody like Angel, you know that they're going to be right on your tail, if not already well ahead of you. So, yeah, I guess it worked out for me this time.
And Angel is on the path. If he chooses to kill this upcoming Chevy room, he'll get the compass. We just kept laughing at the conveniences the game was tossing y'all's way. It's like, here's bow and silvers in 5 minutes. Here's a wand. Here's a white sword. I said, the next thing they're going to find is red ring. Get the 7, 5 minutes later, red ring. It is like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of it, if it's going to give it to you, make sure that you're not doing anything slow, right? Because if you're pulling stuff out of everywhere and you're taking your time lollygagging or trying to make sure you do everything perfect, those are the seeds you get burned on real quick.
And that
you
was
just have
the
to run.
perfect, absolute perfect 9 route for Angel. And then immediately to the right, immediately to Zelda, getting through that 9 in like 2 minutes. Angel FM finishing with official time of 52:57.
So were you concerned at all when you walked into that one room in 9, saw the 2 shutter doors and the dig dogger?
Dude, yeah. I was gonna bomb every wall possible before I left to go find a recorder. Yeah, that was scary.
We have no idea where the recorder was, other than 6 or 8.
Yeah.
We are joined by Angel FM. GG's.
Hey, appreciate it.
Wow. What a blitz.
Yeah, it was a blitz, and that first orange Wizrobe I took a def to, like, frustrated me beyond belief, and just kind of, like, compounded everything from there.
Yeah, we saw it, for sure. With silvers in hand, that would have made that 2 much more free. And probably wouldn't have had as much trouble with those gorillas.
Oh yeah, no question. Like, after I didn't have any bombs, I was not... I had to reset after that, because I was not gonna just try to wood sword it down again.
Oh, I would not wood sword down an 8 gorilla room that's just lagging up and down no one's business. And then from there, what you didn't get, Angel, that allowed cytown to snowball even further. With all the excess of time spent in 2, you said, alright, heck it, Triforce out, I'm going. cytown spent a little longer in there because he could silvers down the gorillas, got to the Patra, put down the Patra, and got a wand.
Okay, yeah, I see that Wand is into. Like, that doesn't at least, like, make me as annoyed as... Because, I mean, I did get the white sword, like, pretty much right after, so I'm not too upset about that.
Yeah, we couldn't believe the convenience items the seed was handing out just left and right. Here's wand, here's white sword, bow and silvers within 5 minutes. Oh hey, did you want any key? Too bad, take it. And oh, by the way, there's also just a red ring. Just like convenience items left and right. Everything to snowball your seed, with none of the progression items being needed. There was nothing under a power bracelet from what I can recall. Just get your candle and go.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is that Wizrobe death made me, start checking other spots when, the vanilla Lost Hills shop had it. And again, it's just like I said, it was just a bunch of things that just compounded into themselves and just kind of made me lag behind.
Yep. I don't even think the candle was necessary. So what cytown did find, taking the any roads from the waterfall lake, which I liked your route, Angel. I like turning that immediately and burning more candle spots. At some point, cytown opted into Death Mountain and found level 4 at the Transition Cave, which you later found. But with that ladder, that let Cy quickly go back to 7 for his 6 Triforce, as opposed to going to 8. And
yeah,
so he was able to get the count up quicker.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I took the risk in 7. I'm like, I know I've already done a bunch in 7. Let me just try and see if maybe there's a way around.
Yeah, and initially Cy opted for that as well. When he found the red ring of 7, he said, I'm going to see the rest of the rooms. If I find a transport stair, I'm golden. And y'all found a stair that gave you a heart container. So yeah, quick seed, holy heck. Now we can all go to bed.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Appreciate you all taking time for us and doing this. I'll get out of everybody's way, but good job, Angel, and I'm sure we'll see each other in the tourney at some point.
Yeah, more than likely cytown. But yeah, GG, and yeah, thanks everyone. Appreciate it.
Yeah, don't discount either of these 2 runners. We will see them in the bracket stages. cytown moving to 4 and 1, Angel falling to 3 and 2. That is not going to stop you in the championship bracket, I know for a fact. So we will see both of y'all again, absolutely.
All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. A very quick one. We want to thank Crump again for keeping track of everything for us tonight. And good to work with you again. It's been a while. And if you want to take us out,
yeah. Tune in to Speed Gaming Anywhere, literally Speed Gaming Anywhere tonight, as there is more Zelda 1 randomizer action happening throughout the evening and throughout the week. I don't have those matches on me at the time, but just watch around for the Speed Gaming network of channels. Join the Z1R Discord for the official schedule. And this is week 5. One more week of Swiss remains after this, and then we move into the bracket stages, where we see who will be crowned the Z1R 2025 Winter Tournament Champion. Thank you all for joining us this evening. All have a good night, stay safe, and gotta have heart.